It is September. That is the case. Alright. It's shave-tember, apparently, because I shaved. I forgot to mess with my camera. Oops. This late, and I forgot to mess with my camera. Good start. Oh my god. Thank you for the gifts, not gift sub. Thank you for the cheap sub, I guess. Enjoy the Emotes King parody. The first September sub in the stream. I mean, you didn't really give anyone a chance. I've been streaming for 1 minute. So I just washed my hands because I just shaved, and my hands are so cold. This is actually very hard to play. How do I warm up my hands? Do I have to sit on them during cutscenes? I guess so. So what up, Parswell? What's up with these ads that don't support the streamer? If you're not a partnered streamer, no ad supports the channel. So if you watch people who aren't partnered, all those ads go directly to Twitch. If you are a partner, you get ad revenue. They originally said they were going to give affiliates ad revenue, and then they said, nope. Yeah, enjoy that picante happy. Sorry, Spicy's happy. A remnant of my previous name on Twitch. But honestly, Spicy's is not even that bad of a prefix. Assuming I don't get partnered by the time Picante is still available, like if someone else takes Picante, Spicy's isn't that bad. I'll accept it. But how you doing, King Parody? I forgot to do this. I know, but like I still want to explain it cuz I'm salty cuz first of all, if I was a partner, I would immediately disable ads for partners because that's a partner setting. I want people to see as little ads as possible. So the fact that people are like ads hurt my channel specifically. No one's gonna go into a stream they've never met before if they're guaranteed 4 30-second non-skippable ads in a row, which actually happens sometimes. If I could have no pre-roll ads, I would 100% do it. I just hate ads in general. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I just ate. Had a lot of food. So I gotta digest. Let me just do this. There we go. If you didn't realize, this is ironic, because I think it's super dumb that there's a sponsor for September. Just in-your-face sponsorship by Subway. There you go. Parsable, you don't gotta use that emote on literally everything. The man likes his cosmic emotes. But he also likes... What even is that? What is the name of that emote? I've never actually looked. The Y. Okay. I don't know why. Yo, it has been... First of all, a decent amount of time. What up, Prez? Also, who pays for Nightbot's tier 3 sub? There's this guy who keeps gifting Nightbot a tier 3 sub. It's pretty ridiculous, to be honest. Why does he do it? His name's Picante. One of my worst business decisions. Losing $12 a month. But I do it anyway. Oh, I've gotten that before, Vaxen. Do you go in that channel regularly, and are they a smaller channel? If so, that's relatively common. It's still common in, or it's not common. It's still possible in larger channels, but it's something that definitely is less common. I've gotten a couple that I wasn't there for. Usually what happens is that someone gifts way too many subs in a channel that does, like someone gifts 20 subs in a channel with only 10 viewers. Something like that. Okay, well, you just got lucky then, Vaxen. But King Parody, it's a really good business decision because, and by really good I mean bad, because now anyone could use Spicy's holy pickle in the chat. There isn't Party Pepper. That's not an emote. There's Party Pickle. I've never actually caught a Ryu stream. Maybe someone's gifting too many subs. They ran out of people. But how you doing, Prez? How has it been? And speaking of subs, September has begun. We already claimed one victim. King Parody succumbed to the deal. Is that the past tense of succumb? Is it succumb? I feel like succumb is definitely not a word. Succumbed sounds weird. You got it. You did it. Yeah, no Party Pepper here. Not a bad idea. Yeah, King Parody just... he succumbed to the good investment. 50 cents per emote. And they're good emotes. The double whammy. Like, we were dealt a bad hand there. I could have started, like, doing some crazy stuff. Going all the way to the left on top, stuff like that. But we would have just lost so much time that I had to take a risk, I feel. But my hands are now warmed up. Just in time to not get past 1-1 ever again. I'm subbed to like 30 people, King Parody. So I've been there. Pick Natty. What is this stream sponsored by the new Natty Seltzer? Cosmic Z's okay. There, I said it. I said it, Parzival. It's good, but there's a lot of emotes out there. What up, Jabroni? What up, Spork? Yeah, 1-1 reset hype. How about 1-2 resets? Those are rare. Much more hype worthy, I think. TBH. No, if we're going by pure emotes dollar value, 250 divided by amount of emotes, you're not subbing to an affiliate. He's my Prime sub. So there's brief periods where I'm not subbed to him because I forget. Yo, what up, Skim Guy? Speaking of Cosmic, we submitted a Warpless D-4 race together. I hope it gets in. I know the chance is definitely lower due to the fact that GDQX is going to have Warpless D4, and they generally don't do it twice in a row, but I think that it would be a very fun race. Considering there's already history. Yeah, who would ever do such a dumb thing, Jabroni? Yo, what up, Talon? What up? I don't know. I don't associate you with the food. Thanks. Calling me out. You forgot to say the part where it's only okay because I'm a fan of Rain Bear, okay? Not much, just playing some WoW WoW Classic, I assume, right? Skim Guy, one day you'll get that Grub P gift sub. Probably not from Jabroni. Because Jabroni doesn't deal with the pandering in that way. Yeah, the larger Rain Bear and the Rain Bear. But one day. We can only dream. Also, what's up? Oh, I already said what's up. You got a double what's up to make up for yesterday. How are we gonna make up for the fact that I streamed like an hour late today? Is it an hour late if it's every time? No, but it's an hour late past the ideal. I mean, to be honest, you guys didn't miss much. If I streamed an hour earlier, I would have done practice. Yo, you kill Hogger yet, Talon? Yo, is it high tech, PJ? Well, King Parody, I'm not sure if you know that the last time I raced Cosmic and Warpless D-4, it was on the GDQ hotfix for lost levels, and he got world record there. So we have a history of him world recording at GDQ events in races with me. There's a 100% world record success rate. Okay, just making sure. So it's really foolish if they don't accept it, because who doesn't want another record? Oh, actually, wait. I'll do it tomorrow, if I remember. I wanted to go through all the Mario submissions, because there's a billion of them. There's actually a billion of them. There are way too many submissions. I wanted to go through all of them, but that would take like 8 hours. There's 1,500 submissions to AGDQ. I'm definitely more of a cat person than a dog person, but I think in general dog emotes work better than cat emotes. Nice skip. Totally meant to do that. I mean, I know Sven does that, or Sweden as he's also known. There's 128 games featuring the word Mario in the title. Or Mario in the submission. That's not 128 Mario games. It's probably like 120, because a lot of submissions are like, this game's like Mario. But still, that's a lot of Mario. Any Brams subs in chat? Probably not, because he doesn't stream that much. Cool Cat's pretty good. We got Asmo Rascal. Do we have... Yeah. Asmo R. You know. Wait, is that... No, that's a raccoon. I thought that was a cat this entire time. Oops. Or is it a... I don't know. I zoomed in. Oh, I get what you mean. I know some people who are teachers, and like... Yeah, some stuff's night and day. To put it in simple terms. Yeah, look at that Raze sub. I'm glad Raze is back in the Mario train. Also, I'm liking the Raze discussion, because I mentioned Raze Fire in my last PB. Because we were talking about speedrunning Fortnite, and I know we did it. Yo, what up, Frig? Alright, that was fine. No fear, and that's what I get for saying no fear. We're not living in the 90s here. No one's wearing no fear t-shirts around these parts. Hey, that's not a dog, that's a fox. Okay, Skim Guy? Unsure if you're talking about wearing no fear shirts or wearing dog... Or not wearing dogs? No. No one is wearing dogs. Having dog emotes. Alright, so 3-2 has claimed 2 runs in a row. Thanks for the good luck. We're definitely going to need it. 3-2 impossible level. Yeah, I think 3-2 is harder than 6-2 now. I used to disagree with that statement. But I feel like I get past 6-2 a decent amount now. Which I guess is good. I'd rather have the harder one earlier. But still. B2 is also underrated hard. I feel like B2 has more chances to screw you than 6-2. You could kind of just deal with RNG in 6-2. Yeah, big dog t-shirts. How to tell people you're over the age of 50. There are so many big dog t-shirts that just like straight up don't make sense. Like, it's just like pandering to people who are technologically illiterate. What happened to Mario Royale? The game died. They got DMCA'd out of existence. And I don't think anyone's surprised. I got jealous, so I'll do one run while watching your stream. What are you running right now? But I'm surprised big dog t-shirts haven't really become a meme yet. They're like... it's peak boomer humor memes. Oh no. That's bad. Yeah, this is the big dog shirt I always think about. Because it makes no sense. It's like, okay. Does that make you cool? What is the shirt trying to say? But yeah, aren't all the shirts like, my wife is annoying? Like, that's literally what the shirt says. Like, you know. Making fun of your own wife. Peak graphic tee humor. Yo, Frig, go for it. I want to see a run on the leaderboard stat. Right now. 36 minutes from now. Preferably 36:45, okay? I'm not ready to get dethroned yet. Hey, you're really selling yourself short, because you had to have seen some grilling t-shirts. Talking about how I'd rather be grilling. You know. I don't care that I just lost a second. We're in 2-2. See, like, it's one of those things where I didn't know a single soul with them, but like, you go to a certain setting, it's like half the shirts. Like, theme parks. I think theme parks are quintessential, like, lame graphic tee central. Yo, do it, Frig. 136 is pretty decent. It's not last place. And I don't know why it is that, like, theme parks are the great equalizer. All t-shirts welcome. But for some reason, that's the environment I think of. Ooh, okay. Magfest 8.5 shirt. Oh, Magfest 8.5. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I thought you were wearing a shirt and then another half a shirt over the shirt. But 8.5 makes too much sense, huh? I mean, just because there are people who wear bad shirts to theme parks doesn't mean everyone wears a bad shirt. I dress extremely stylish. The amusement park is my fashion show. Sure. See, the thing is, I don't even, like, get hyped for Hershey Park for the roller coasters anymore. I get really hyped for the chocolate shake right outside Hershey Park. That is the reason you go. Oh, I gotta wear my Bape. My Bape clothing. Supreme hoodie in 90-degree weather. Versace. I'm gonna guess 5318 is about 25th. I mean, I feel like if you made a clothing brand called Vape, and like it was like all about the vape lifestyle, you'd probably get rich. I'm literally wearing Supreme right now, by the way, but I'm willing to make fun of it. I think it's pretty dumb as a like wait outside in line, spend $200 on a sweatshirt that's just like a bar that says Supreme. I bought this shirt because it's an Akira shirt, and Akira is my favorite movie. $53.18 would be 32nd place. Get top 30. What's top 30? What's 29th place? Easy, Skim Guy. Easy. So yesterday we didn't make it past 8-1, which is incredibly sad. This is so sad. Can we get 50 likes? You know, that sort of deal. I waited a really long time on that last platform. I wouldn't be surprised if I got a 50 and got uber punished. Oh, yeah, I was like, why am I selling out? Like, forgot I just made the meme with the 50 likes. Absolutely not, TJK. That's like one of the things that actually is awesome about getting top level. No, that sounds way too pretentious. High level gameplay. I'm pretty confident, even if I'm 1 coin off, that I'm not gonna get it. Yo, Stewie. Thank you for the raid. You'll never shave off 6 minutes, Frig, when you have a 53? That's impossible. You could do that by, like, not dying in 2 levels, probably. With some help, maybe, MM2. Selling out would be, like, something like this, Skim Guy. During the month of September, if you're a new sub, $2.50 gets you all my emotes. Because it's September. That was a horrible pitch, but I tried. I didn't have it ready. You see, when a speedrunner raids you, you could say how are the runs, but you know that if they got a PB, they would spam the PB immediately. So, soon TM, Stewie. Now, I think getting like a sub... Whoa. Astral. Thank you for the tier 1. You didn't have to do that, but you did it anyway. Yeah, selling out works. Who knew? I must praise my Lord Subway, for he has blessed my stream with September. He. There is no gender to the god. Alright. Gotta focus. For some reason, this level, whenever I, like, get here for the first time, it's, like, way too common that I just get wrecked. Well, that could have been bad. Kinda just had to suck it up there. Took a run to 7, F2, clipped one of the pipes and died. Oof. Closer and closer. I don't know, Frig 3, not just Frig. Frig, I think that if you just do no resets, you'll eventually get sub 50. Like, I'm not trying to sound like pretentious and say like, oh, you don't need practice to get there, but like, no resets are essentially practice at that stage of the game. But I guess like, if valuing time, it might not be the most economical thing. Isn't it fastest to grab power-ups in 1-1 and 1-4? Well, yes, but grabbing power-ups in 1-1 means doing a stupid hard trick. Well, it's not stupid hard, but it's way too hard for your own sanity to go fast in 1-2. You have to essentially clip through the blocks at the beginning of the stage. And going for a frame-perfect trick in 1-2 in a run that's 36 minutes long is really not worth it. Yeah, Skim Guy, you technically don't have to be small, but it's just really annoying to do that. And it only saves minimal time. It saves less than a second, so it's not like you can't save it anywhere else. Like, people very rarely PB by a second in this game. I know that the whole thing about speedrunning is that by lowering your summon best even 1 second, it increases your chance by X amount, because you could lose more time later, but still. Have you been watching little Andrew G speedrun this game, King Parody? Because I know he goes for that strat. Oh, okay. Well, I know he hasn't streamed in a while, but that's what I was thinking, because the only person I've seen actively go for that strat is Andrew G when he was speedrunning this game, but that was like almost 6 months ago. He also goes for some crazy stuff. He would go for like 3-4 a top route. Stuff like that. Yo, what up, Redos? How you doing? Yo, bringing it back. How you doing, Astral? Are you going to the event in like a couple of days? I know it's kind of far. Assuming I still know where you're from. And if you want to lurk, that's also okay. You're buying a house? Well, congrats. Did you, like, close, or did you, like... Where are you in the process? Given the money? Well, I'm not a homeowner. It was at you, but I think I keep mispronouncing your name. Ash Astral? I'm saying Astral. If you are who I think you are, which I'm fairly certain you are. Okay, Ash. Okay. Yes. StaminaCon? That's okay, I knew who you are. That's what I was asking about. Being extremely cryptic. King Parody, actually, contrary to popular belief, Subway is now the majority stakeholder in Twitch. You will now only get Subway ads. And, Twitch payouts are now in the form of Subway gift cards. I will now eat Subway for the rest of my life. I am small. Not because of that joke, because of the glitch I just did. '98's kind of bad, but whatever. Offer was accepted. Inspections happened today. Yo, nice. Well, I'm jealous, Redo. We could say that much. I'm being incredibly... Maybe my humor's a little dry right now. Subway did not actually buy Twitch. I mean, that'd be like actually hilarious if they did. People's faith in Twitch would like instantly plummet. The Subway tech division. Yeah. I mean, working in tech, Amazon's like the actual nightmare scenario. Like, I actually feel that the corporate culture might be a little better under Subway, now that I think about it. There's probably, like, at least 5 people who are, like, great at tech at Subway. And by at least 5, I mean way more than 5. I would be very surprised if they had a non-sizable division. They probably have a whole department. Corporate Subway. I don't even know where Subway's based. It's hella stressful. I mean, I bet, but then you have a house. Yo, what up, Romeo? It has been a little bit. Gone but not forgotten, though, Romeo. And now back. So it doesn't sound like morbid, like I just said. I mean, honestly, it's stressful sometimes to rent. Besides the fact that I don't have to, like, actually do any repairs. The whole... Oh, I was gonna say... Oh, nice fireworks, goddammit. I was gonna say, like, the whole having to do, like, a yearly lease contract and not knowing we're gonna be in a year, that's stressful. But then I realized, wait, you just bought a house, which is, like, not... It's a little more than a year contract. Why not you just take runs where you take damage? I mean, I do, but generally I wait until after World 5. See, I'm going to continue this one. Even though I definitely shouldn't. Yeah, why use firework emoji when you could use the premium firework emote? We actually died in, like, the worst place. You're gonna get your rent deposit back soon? I'm jealous. The current place, because I am a young person with, like, non-established credit, aka my credit is less than 800. Well, you all know. Don't use that information to your advantage. They, like, made me do, like, a massive deposit plus first rent, but, like, I still had to pay my, like, basically my deposit's, like, multiple $1,000s, which is, like, super shitty. So, I can't wait to get that back. That run was also super shitty. Give me 1 second. Let's just say there's a lot of Game Genie codes in the world. Are you using them? Is that why you've been gone so long? Leg reveal? Yeah. More like feet reveal, yeah. There we go. There's your Craigasm. Sell those screenshots on the internet. Yeah, I'm not super far off redos. It kind of sucks. I think it's ridiculous that you just, like, in order to just move places, you just have to have, like, $4 grand on hand. No socks? Imagine wearing socks in your own house. Or own domicile. That's like... I don't know, you're a slave to the socks then. Set yourself free. Yo, imagine only paying $17.50. Yo, 3 cats. Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. $17 months is a pretty hefty amount. Enjoy the emotes. Get that pickle. Combo it with Omega Thicante. Imagine speedrunning this game for 4 years or whatever. It's been like 2 years. 3 years. Imagine speedrunning this game for 3 years and not being first. When you only work 1 day a week, Labor Day means you don't work that week. That's how it works, Mixmaster. The Labor Day weekend must commence. Yeah, I'm in the DC area. Like $17.50 would be awesome for rent. Part of the reason I'm skipping StaminaCon is we're trying to get our house on the market by the end of September. It's all good. I mean, a lot of people are going to StaminaCon. I'm not, like, worried about, like, the event not being successful or anything like that. Just trying to spread the word, because I know there's a lot of people in the area that like dance games and didn't hear about it. Give it up, Tychus. How you doing? Yeah. Well, okay. Truth be told, it's the first of its kind. There are not conventions for dance games. This is test 0 by someone that I know who's very enthusiastic about the community. I think it's gonna have about like 100 people going, which is not like a very big convention at all. But like it's decent. Why do I wait on the title screen? I don't know. I like the music. There is an actual explanation, but it's lengthy, and I'm trying to think of how to describe it. Dance games or Dan's game? Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna have all the Tokyo Attack games, 3 Cats. You should come on up to Baltimore. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot about Raj. Raj is like the bigger one though, by far. Raj is one of those things that I totally like just remember as back in the day being a tournament, and now it's like way more than just a tournament. It is actually frame rule based. Okay, so the reason it ties into the reason why we actually start the timer on Mario Start or Luigi Start as opposed to the first movement of Mario like in the NES categories. The reasoning is that it's the same, or it's not the same frame rule, but the game on the NES operates on frame rules out of the title screen. When you hit the start button, there's a frame rule, and then you start a new frame rule when Mario appears on screen. That's not the case in this game. The frame rule doesn't reset per se when you hit the start button, so it's kind of like a fluid. It's like the Mario Start is part of the level as opposed to the previous level, and because of that, if you are consistent in your 1-1 strat, not necessarily if you're faster, because if you're faster you might hit a different frame rule, but if you're consistent, you know exactly when you're supposed to hit it in order to save a frame rule. So I hit him on the second Koopa Bounce descent. Not used to coming in so late? Well, I mean, you're not that late considering I just started at like 7 something. Waiting does not necessarily manipulate patterns in this case. The patterns are going to be the same regardless, or at least if there are different patterns of enemies, it's somewhere that doesn't matter. Well, no, it does apply to me. In the original game, you don't really have to wait unless you're so optimized like SMB1, where you know that getting a specific pattern like 10 levels down the road is affected by a certain frame rule in the menu. That's not the case here. It's all to save 1 frame rule. Well, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just go. Because, like, if I actually cared about losing a frame rule or saving a frame rule in 1-1, I'd reset half the runs I don't reset. Yeah, it's actually a nerd reason. I learned all that from Blubler, who used to have world record in this game. In fact, a lot of us just straight up didn't realize it happened. The only reason a lot of us know is because there was a great debate. Why don't we switch to NES timing? We had to ask the man himself. Yeah, of course. That's every speed game, though. Why am I playing so bad? Yes. It is, but we just used... No one cares about that category, so they don't change timing. The hurricane? Are you in an area that's affected, Romeo? If so, stay safe, dude. Or, I don't know your status. Dude. But you know. Am I vaccinated? The most, or the least I've PB'd by was 0.6 seconds, so that's 2 frame rules. 1 frame rule didn't even matter there. But it's gonna be something like that. Like, I'm not gonna PB by a second when I could have, because I, like, hit the stairs one time and 2-1. Yo, what up, Ruby? How you doing? I gotta really fix that camera angle, huh? Yo, thanks. Why do I always struggle? You gotta help me out here. I'm gonna learn that pronunciation once and for all. The struggle is real? Is it? What are you struggling with, Ruby? Unless you're talking about me struggling to pronounce the Ixilano. Twitter is a go? Why is Twitter a go? Thel, can I call you Thel? Does Thel work? Thelxino. Okay, well I got it. Yeah, I'm not the only one who probably has struggled with that. Or grammar in general, because that was not a... It was a pretty clunky sentence I just said. Okay, well... I'd like to see you try Miss Stream once and then never again. You finally have a Twitter? Well, I'm sorry. You are now cursed. Yeah, Skim guy, Ruby only subs to the pepper. As it should be. Well, what tripped me up, I wasn't sure if it was an L or a capital I. I was making a weird joke about the, Well, oh, wait, no. I know why I said that. I was like, why did I say that? Because you mentioned how you, like, hated the bell pepper, so you had to stay subbed. Yes, we welcome our Subway overlords. They bought it for $50 trillion. No, Subway is just sponsoring September, and I don't like corporate in-your-face ads. I didn't think people would actually take it seriously. Those are bell peppers. It goes bell, pepperoncini, and then habanero ghost. You know, the pepper that you got from initially subbing. you realize you made a mistake. Yeah, it's been weird, Skim Guy. Twitch has been, like, taking away people's sub badges and then, like, giving them back the next message. Peepo Poo Poo? Well, Moni got her Poo Poo emote approved by not having Poo Poo in the name, so I'm hopeful for Pinklow Throne. What was my old name? Spicy Snest. That's why it's Spicies. But I like Spicies. It works. Am I the biggest sellout on Twitch? I'm not sure about that. I just watched Pooh run a Adidas ad because they paid him $600 to do so. But to be fair, $600 for a 15-second ad is a lot of money. What about Pinklow Poo Poo got removed? So it's a play on Peepo Poo Poo. Alright. We're in World 4. Don't freak out. No one is freaking out. People are probably freaking out now that I've said don't freak out. How am I doing? Doing good. Ate a little too much beforehand. My canned soup and potatoes. Delicious dinner. Still feeling the effects. Besides that, good, right? The runs have gotten to 7-3 today. It's decent. How much for subs now? $2.49 for the first sub. So if you have not been subbed to a channel in the last 30 days, it counts as a new sub. And then you get $2.50 off a tier 1 sub, so it's half off. For tier 2 and tier 3, it makes no difference, and for continuing subs, it still costs $5. So a very narrow set of circumstances allow you to get half off a sub. It's not that narrow, though. There are definitely people who could take advantage of it. But yeah, September is still the end of the month. They usually extend it a little bit into October, I'm pretty sure. Also, apparently in September, if you use the Subway bit, you get 10% extra to the person if you cheer 10 or more. So if you cheer 10 to me using the Subway bit, I get 11. Yeah, gifts are full too. It kind of sucks, but whatever. I guess it makes sense. Otherwise, like, people would abuse it. I don't know how, but they would. I guess you probably still could abuse it. You just have to, like, make 500 accounts, which is annoying. I'm sorry, Vape Nation. I'm sorry. But it kind of works out, right? If you get a gift and then you sub an extra month, that's $5, 2 months, same thing. Did you cheer 200 bits? And it just didn't show up in my chat, Vape Nation? Thank you so much. Yeah, it's literally just a worse version of the first September. The first September was half off all new subs. That included tier 2 and tier 3. It's pretty much the exact same thing now, just not including tier 2 and tier 3. But now we got a corporate sponsor. It's fun. Oh, apparently what they're gonna do is Subway is gonna gift a lot of subs. But they have not given in any information on that. I assume it's like, if you watch whoever the new ninja is, they're going to be gifting some subs. Do I remember the Section 5.3 where there's a big jump on a moving platform from Red Koopa Shell and the Bullet Bills are coming? I mean, yeah, I'll be there in a second. You're talking about after the bonus room, right? The second bill. Pog Kante emote. Oof. Yeah, that's like one of the worst jumps in the game. But once you learn it, you learn it. Like, you don't mean this one, even though that is a long jump. You mean the blooper one over here, because you mentioned blooper. You mean... What would a Pog Kante emote even be? I don't make a Pog face. You mean that one. Pro tip, don't go up, go down. And then assume you're going to have to go over a low bill. Going up is room for trouble. How many more Pogs do you need, Skim Guy? You got your Pog. We got our Pog Camp. We got our Pog Champ. I think I have Pog Stare, right? Weird Champ? I don't know. Whatever Nina wanted. Alright, where did we lose that fire? We lost it in 7-1. We do have Weird Champ, yeah. How do we get the sub roll in your Discord? What you have to do is you have to sync your Twitch to Discord. Then it should be automatic. Yo, what up, Scrimsian? How you doing? Give me 1 second. It might just take some time to sync. I wouldn't be worried unless you, unless it doesn't work in like an hour from now. Yeah. You landed on the platform and somehow fell through the floor. Probably a glitch. I don't know how you caused it, but that doesn't usually happen to me. I mean, if you have the ability to take a video, I'd love to see it. Yeah, you get access to that top secret sub-only Discord channel. You've officially joined the Illuminati. Ooh. Could have gotten like a 310 there if I decided not to be greedy on that hit. Or not hit, jump. Alright, we're really not in a bad place. World 7 is just a killer. I've gone back and forth on World 7 being hard so many times, but World 7's hard. It just is. 7-1, 7-3, 7-4. Parzival, haven't you been gifted a sub before? You were part of the Illuminati, you got kicked out. You didn't pay the fees. Maybe there's something wrong with your card or something, because I never go through them. What about the Picante drinking game? You mean Picante Bingo? You still gotta make that board. Well, still, I mean, if you have a gifted sub, you could sync the roll and have the sub roll in Discord. You just have to have your Twitch, attached. Picante Bingo. Oh, he mentioned he's a Reddit mod. That's the free space. Yeah, we'll see. We already missed free wall jump. Internet janitor, yeah. Also a Twitch mod? I mean, I guess. In a few channels, and definitely not the majority. There is something on Twitch called a global moderator, but I think they disbanded the program. I think if you are a global moderator, you stay a global moderator, but they're not adding any more people. Like, you literally had to apply on the job listing, and it gave you moderator rights in every single channel. As Twitch grew, I mean, it doesn't make sense. Oh, yeah, well, that's a Reddit mod, right? Alright, well, we're gonna lose a little time, but it's fine. Because that was clean. It was too clean. I thought we were gonna get a 4 for sure. Yo, what up, Superior David? Oh, I knew I forgot to tell you something yesterday. You'd appreciate the sandwich names in my food emotes, or food and food emotes Discord channel. I know I already showed you the wild card, but they have more. They have more now. They have 3 sandwiches. Wow, that was almost really bad. Jesus. Man, this Bowser sucks. So where's my time save? It's actually all at the end. I have 20 seconds in World D. 6, 6, 6, 3. Well, that's 5 levels, but still. Oh, I definitely did in your All Things Superior channel. Oops, 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 oops. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. Alright, let's do a no reset run. I have a new strat there, and I didn't practice it today. I practiced it yesterday, and I messed it up so horribly that we just... Everything's horrible. Hey, don't you doubt me ever again, Superior David. Even though I just completely destroyed this run. Yikes. Plus 25. Still actually PBable, sadly. We just have to play on point for the rest of the run. How dare you? Yeah, he's a big time streamer now. And that he streams a lot. No, Superior David has, like, first of all, not only improved as a streamer, but has, like, been growing as a streamer. He's not about that stagnation. He's about that superior growth. Oh, no. Yeah, Fox, that's not ice cream. And dare I say it, improving as a Hearthstone player. Able to pilot decks that have no right having as high of a win rate as you do. I did watch that Firebat match that was on Omni with you. And it was entertaining. No, this is actually just a stream where we talk about you the entire time. This is Superior David Waiting Room. I mean, that's more realistic. Parody. Like, really, we just have to save time everywhere we can. And there's a significant chance of PB if we just don't lose any more time. Walking in a speedrun, I'm underwater, okay? Have you ever tried to run in a pool? Mario's not superhuman, okay? Well, he is, but he's not superhuman in that way. It's always going to be hard to walk in a pool. Oh, come on. Well, we lost time. We lost about 3 seconds from that. I missed a shot. I got 4 out of 5. Remember when I said I had to save time everywhere? Like in every place? Hey, 22:36. I would say anything that's 22:40 or less, we could actually PB on these splits. It's going to be hard, but still. I haven't seen that Ray's emote. I mean, I'm not surprised he got new ones, right? Last time I had Ray's emotes, he was playing Mario 64. If this run PBs, I mean, hot damn. Hot diggity damn. That's all I could say. We're going to be about plus 36-26, best possible time. Could only lose 18 seconds. Yeah. Well, yeah, first of all, not only is the speedrunning community heavily connected to Ray's, even though he doesn't really speedrun anymore. But, like, his emotes have always been extremely popular, despite his view count not suggesting like 2,000 subs or whatever. Turns out you make things furries like, and you get the subs. That was horrible, by the way. We're 1 coin short. Where do I get another coin? I'm on a roll. I am plus 26. Or 25.4. I thought we'd lose more time. Is there a coin anywhere? I lost time in this level because I was thinking about coins. God damn it. 9-3. Now that'd be a bad coin count. Yikes. I literally said immediately. Well, not immediately, like 2 levels ago. We can't lose any more time. I'm losing in the easiest section of the game. Ugh. So it does not bode well for the levels where it's actually pretty hard to save time. And we reset in World 9 because I'm an idiot. You don't ever say you can't lose time, because then you're going to lose so much time. Missed the Goomba, which makes it easy. Missed the squid. I mean, honestly, when you're plus 25, it's hard not to tilt. I would not call myself tilted, though. Just a series of unfortunate events. I'm about to get sued by Lemony Snicket. In retrospect, Lemony Snicket is the most obvious fake name of all time. I remember I was like mind blown when I learned that Lemony Snicket was not the real name. Yeah, you know it, Jimmy. Alright, Alright, because I reset there, we're never gonna get to World 9 again. The punish for not doing a no reset run. When am I gonna speedrun Jelly Mario? I don't know if I'm ever gonna play it on stream. But that's not gonna stop you from asking. Oh, I didn't die. Wait. Let's take advantage of this. Let's do a little any percent D4 practice. How did that not work? I'm gonna get some tea. I'm British because I drink tea? Is that how it works? And being British apparently is boo-worthy? That's also how it works? I have a SNES mug. I'm cool. Damn. Look at that cool man drinking out of his SNES mug. You see, I waited a little too long in that title screen. We'll survive. Oh, okay. You said British boy. I thought you said British boo, but then you did say boo. So, unsure. An American drinks Red Bull mixed with coffee. Gross. I like Red Bull, actually. It's okay. But the other one, eh. An American drinks their coffee with cream and 4 sugars. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson again, lesson, old man? I almost said it right, but then I saw the again, and I messed it up. Yeah, hour of the stream. Multiple runs into World 7. It's a win in my book. I should start saying the second half. I should start saying endgame when I reach 7-3. Because it's technically halfway through the run, which means, of course, it's endgame. Well, congrats, Vape Nation. Did you celebrate? Oh, that's what you're clipping? The feet have been on stream many times. I think as long as it's not sexual, it's okay, right? Toy Story 4, that's still in theaters? I guess. Well, how old is your son? The stream will not go sexual anytime soon. Don't worry about that, Jimmy. At least not on this channel. Maybe on my Snapchat, okay? If times get tough. If bills need to be paid. Okay, well, yeah, I don't think a 2-year-old is really going to be fazed by suicide jokes. Even in Toy Story 4. Is 2, like... What's the age where you're allowed to bring your kid to the movie and not have everyone hate you? I guess if you're seeing a G-rated movie, that's one thing. Toy Story's G, right? Why are you doing this, Vape Nation? You were just talking about your son. How it's his birthday. Now you're asking for feet smell. Grossing up the street. I just want a PB here. Yeah, we went left. Well, that sucks. It also sucks not to get clipped, but we live and die by the clip. It's okay. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way. It rhymes, so it must be true. Oh yeah, you mentioned that yesterday. Oh, your birthday gift room. And I was like, don't choke on the toy car, and you're like, it was a big car, and we got it. Alright. It's not the worst suggestion for a 2-year-old. Yo, look at that green split. I'm about to totally be the same when I get a 305 here. Alright. See, I could have went in over there, but we decided we actually wanted to continue this run for 5 more seconds. Yo, 10 out of 10 birthday. Well, you didn't say 10 out of 10, but you said overall good. 7, at least the 7 out of 10 birthday. Okay, 6 out of 10's overall good. 5 is like, I don't know. There's been some pretty bad 5 out of 10 games. There's also been some games that have gotten like, apparently every single Mario Party has been horribly reviewed. It's not just like a new phenomenon with the shitty not Toy Stories. I had a tab that had Toy Story on open. It's not like a new phenomenon with the shitty Mario Parties coming out. Like, you look at Metacritic scores for, like, Mario Party 4, it's like a 60. Maybe I'm thinking Mario Party 5. Something low. Like, I think if you want to know the reason why Mario Party sucks now, it's all Game Critics' fault. Game Critics' faults. Because every single Game Critic would, like, make it a low score, and they'd say, we want new variety in our Mario Party game, when everyone else is like, we want Mario Party in our Mario Party game. It's like, what about Bowser Party? And you're like, no, I don't want that. Mario Party DS was lit. Was there one for the original DS, or are you talking about Star Rush? Because I've actually heard bad things about Star Rush. What up, Polenico? Not to dunk on your opinions, but that's at least my friends that have it weren't super big on it. Oof. Well, we don't have to worry about getting a 2. Yeah, Mario Party 5 with the 64 on Metacritic. Okay, looking at this list, there is a downward trend, but like even the best reviewed games have a 7.5 out of 10. When in reality, like Mario Party 2 is a timeless classic. God damn it. Original DS? Oh, it's actually called Mario Party DS. I've never heard of it, actually. Surprised. Yeah, the highest rated Mario Party is Mario Party 1, and the second highest is the one for the Switch. So there's something wrong when the second highest rated Mario Party is the Switch one, because the Switch one's okay, but it's not like the best thing in the world. In fact, it's pretty forgettable. And honestly, I'm pretty salty about how little they've done for that game. I understand that games are developed by different teams, but the fact that like Mario Tennis on the Switch has gotten like 9 DLC free upgrades and like nothing has come out for Mario Party Switch, just doesn't really make sense. I think it's just a lesson in that you should buy a game based on what's actually there, not based on what's going to come down the line. You hate Super Mario Party? I don't hate it, but I think that it doesn't really have the same replayability that the other ones do. Yo, what up, later? Thank you for the 2 months. Hopefully taking advantage of that September deal. But I really appreciate the sub. Enjoy the emotes. You're almost at the pepperoncini. Alright. You ever see a man get to 2-4 before? Because you're about to. You're about to whether you like it or not. I think the worst Mario Party I've ever played, if you could even call it that, is Mario Party the Top 100. I've heard like people review Mario Party and say, let's all be serious for a second. Mario Party is just a vehicle for a mini game collaboration, or not collaboration, compilation. But when you take away the boards, it actually becomes horrible. Like, I would never play any Mario Party minigame on my own, and I realized that as soon as I got Mario Party Top 100. It's one of the 3 games I own for the 3DS. How am I doing? I thought you already asked that. I'm doing pretty good. We have digested food. I've given you the food update. We're doing very pickle, very superior. Way more superior than Superior David over here. Like, just so much more superior. It's not even close. It's actually kind of scary. It's like how little superior he looks in comparison. The name's in danger here. Yo, King Ice Cream. Why did I call you that? You know why I called you that. King Parody. Congrats on having your Discord sync. I thought you were making dinner before. You know, no leftovers from yesterday? Yeah, there we go. It's hard cooking for 1. And when Pink's here, it's cooking for 2, but like, cooking for 1 is a struggle. I went way too aggressive on that. Oof. Find them. Knock on their door. Give them some hush money. I'm sure they'll sell the name for $10,000, which you obviously have and are willing to do to get the name on Twitch. King Froyo wasn't the same, despite people saying it is parody. Wow, Superior David left. I insulted a superiority too much. I mean, you do you. Cooking for your dog. I feel like that shouldn't be a really common thing. Not because they don't appreciate it, but dog food. It's a whole industry, right? How does one enter the dog food industry? I'm gonna become a dog food tycoon. Show kettle. My tea kettle, it's far away from me. And by that I mean it's not near my chair. And that means that I'm not getting up. Apparently there were 2 Mario parties for the 3DS. I'm surprised about that. Show cat? I don't have a cat. I wish I had a cat. Do you mean cactus? Show dog? I do not have a pet, unfortunately. I have a cactus. Show Bob? I could show like Mario with the builder hat. That's kind of like Bob the Builder. Show cactus is far away. I'm sorry. I'm not moving my camera. We already know what happens. I'll give a cactus pic on stream tonight. Not stream, on Snapchat tonight. Hey, I don't question it. You don't question it, Parody. Just let the man say it. Yeah, that wasn't my favorite episode of the show. I actually have a definitive list on IMDb. Best to worst Bob the Builder episodes. Ugh. There goes 8100. You know... I'll have to agree with you here, Jimmy, because I have no idea any character besides Bob the Builder. You obviously know more about the show than me. Enough that your fan theories have a little bit more weight. Ever get a run before? You ever do that? Any of you? Because I have. And I will. Hashtag motivational. Alright. Cool. We have a lot of coins. Let's get the 15 coin dream. Really, you could have 17 coins here. If you were insane. No, you just have to go for the dumb middle strat in 1-1, which actually messes me up. He was using Wendy because she owned a crane. I mean, if I was a construction guy and one of my friends had a crane, I would probably try to go through them instead of cost my business thousands or millions of dollars to rent cranes. I don't know how much they cost to rent. I'm obviously clueless about this because I'm not part of the construction industry, if you didn't know. I don't construct that much. I only tear down. You ran from your mom, Chancellor? Is that a house? This is a run with a lot of coins. Can you imagine owning a crane? I like, What would that even mean? Like, you just, like, live in the suburbs and, like, your backyard is just a crane? That's, like, the childhood dream I had of, like, having a roller coaster in my backyard. My entire backyard would be roller coaster. Yo, what up, Azuri? Thank you for the 4 months in a row. I'm fairly certain you have been subbed long enough that you were not able to take advantage of September. But I appreciate being festive in the September spirit. Holiday spirit. Enjoy the emotes. And thanks again. I have actually, PJ. They look really cool. Like, that... I would be terrified to ever build one. Like, it'd be like, oh, this is ready. I'm never using this because I don't want to die. But... I can definitely say I was at least inspired at one point in my life by the Ed, Edd and Eddy roller coasters that were constantly being built. You all remember those, right? Is it really, Vape Nation? I had no idea. You ran from your mom's sandal when you were younger. Oh, did she, like, hit you with the sandal? Yeah, you exactly said it, Vape Nation. And just like the backyard sports video games, having a backyard roller coaster isn't a realistic dream. Exactly, Jimmy. Why pay to go on a ride when life is a ride? We gotta go exhibit on these rides. Do they actually, though? I don't know a single person that got corporal punishment by a wooden spoon. Maybe they just won't admit it. All right. Who's gonna build a roller coaster with me in my backyard now? Be right back, gotta dox myself. So you could all come to my backyard. You know, the one that's owned by my apartment building. I'll just, you know... There's a bunch of bikes in the garage. I'll just steal all their chains. Nothing bad could happen. Resume, I've crashed thousands of roller coasters in Roller Coaster Tycoon. God damn it. That was entirely my fault, too. Imagine September. Imagine Subtember. Alright, sounds good, Jimmy. My address is, My address is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, downtown DC. You go to the gate, I have a doorman, he's gonna say, why are you here? And you're gonna say, Picante said he needs help building a roller coaster. And everything's gonna be okay. But PJ, I don't know if it'll increase your household value or decrease it, but it's probably going to decrease your neighbors. Because they're going to have a really loud roller coaster right next to them. No, you just... That's a bad idea, because my doorman is pretty intense. Just tell him calmly and politely that Picante sent you to build a roller coaster. You're a contractor. No, it's going to be me going, woo! Constantly on the roller coaster that's going to be loud. Hands in the air for the picture section. Man wooing at all hours of the night. It's a joke. The address I gave redos was the White House. So yes, they do have a doorman. But no, like, every single apartment building in my area is a doorman. It's not that big of a deal. I actually do have a doorman. Oh God. I've said too much. Someone's gonna go in every single DC apartment. High class. The thing that's... Pretty much every new apartment building that I've seen in every city has a... Like, if it's a building, it has a doorman. Well, that was quick. You're in Twitch chat in the ambulance right now. First of all, they would not shoot you. Because that would be such bad press. The articles would be like, Secret Service shoot mentally ill man who said he was going to build a roller coaster on the White House lawn. I've said too much, Jimmy. Like, even the guy who landed a helicopter on the White House lawn didn't get, like, shot or anything, right? He just got arrested. I could be wrong. But in all seriousness, PJ, I think that a homemade roller coaster would probably be loud. And I think it's due to all the wooden creaking. Like, if you look at a YouTube video of the homemade roller coasters, like, with sound, how is it? You just gotta actually go to one of these people's houses. Where's the nearest homemade roller coaster? So I could be disappointed. Like, that's the thing. Like, the homemade roller coaster, like, best case scenario, well, okay, maybe not best case, but, like, average case scenario, you get, like, that one ride that's at every carnival, where it's just, like, a circle with, like, a dip. Yeah, that says more about the recording device than anything, to be honest, PJ. Alright, yeah. Loud AF. Like, does everyone know what I'm talking about? You ever go to a carnival and you're like, oh, they have a roller coaster, and then it's like, wow, this is the worst. Probably not, because if you're riding that roller coaster, you're probably 10. But even then, I was able to feel the disappointment. In fact, like, carnivals are one of those things that just get significantly worse over time. I never got the carnival hate as a kid. Why people hate carnies. Carnies? Can we say that still? It's like, it just sounds offensive. Like, Jesus. Yeah, exactly, Jimmy. Well, everything's kind of amazing at a carnival when you realize it's portable. Those are some serious rides. I used to love the Zipper. Now I'm terrified of the Zipper. The Zipper is like the majority of carnival deaths per year. And there's more than a few carnival deaths per year. They're not safe rides. And like the Zipper deaths are like brutal. Because it's the Zipper bean cart falls off the Zipper and you fly at top speed either into the ground or into the air. Gone? What about Super Gonk? Wait, Gonk? Super Bonk. Gone's a fun game. Isn't that Dino City? You were a carny on the boardwalk in your youth? How did you scam people, PJ? What was your scam of choice? Yeah, Gone's the dinosaur one, right? Yeah, I've seen that. And yes, it counts to scam people out of their life when you sell them a deep-fried, chocolate-dipped cheesecake slice. There's many ways a carny could scam. The game already had bad odds, but it was a glorified roulette game with a kickball and a bunch of slots for the ball to land. So kind of like those ring and bottle games. Come on. You could just buy all the colors and get a medium-sized animal for $24. Yeah, that's the scam. That the prize is like not even worth that much. Like $24 is already like you're paying over double for how much it should cost. But like I won Pink one of those giant teddy bears with the ring in the bottle game, and I was so surprised I won. I like literally just randomly was throwing them, and maybe that's the strat. Don't actually look where you're throwing them. But like I looked up the price of the bear I have, and like those huge bears are like $100. The most money I lost at the carnival was the game where from a certain distance you threw a ball and tried to bounce it into a basket below a panel. And the panel was angled, so it was difficult. But the thing is, the guy, the carny, I really hate that term sounds so bad. The man working at the carnival was able to do it every single time, but what I didn't realize, because I was like 14 at the time, was that because of his distance to the panel, it was much easier for him to do it than I can do it. And the only reason I lost so much money was because it was $10 a pop, and the prize was an Xbox 360, which was new at the time. Yeah, because that's like so deceptively easy. Like, at least the ring game, you know you're going in for a crapshoot, even if you can accurately throw. You know, I don't think that's true. Vape. But if you're using a dagger for battle, you got other issues. Carnival games should be illegal, okay? Should be like smoking, where they have a warning on the front. Like, you know how, like, cigarette containers now have, like, the horrific disfigurement based on, like, you know, lung cancer, mouth cancer, etc.? They gotta be, like, a warning of, like, a sad child and, like, a pile of $10 bills on the ground with the no symbol. This could be you. Good choice, but is that really on the Famicom? I thought that was a little later. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. You haven't led me astray yet, Orky. Would you? But what if they were your 10s? It wasn't someone giving you a pile of them. Okay, you're right. I think because I remember it being on the PSP, I thought it was a much later release, Orky. Alright, so we haven't made it back to World 5 in a bit, have we? It's kind of an oof. Wow. How dare you? Scratch-offs? I'm up on scratch-offs. I'm up like $80. Because I bought like 3 in my life. And one of them I won like $100. And the other ones I lost, so. Damn. Never doing a scratch-off again. What angle exactly? I wouldn't be surprised if it's 45 degree. But I haven't measured it, I'm sorry. What angle is Cosmic Z facing? That's the better question. Oops. I did that to myself. I thought I had to wait because I didn't get the clip, and... yeah. 2 pi radians, so 0 degrees. Anyone here got a bidet? Is raw input here? Probably not. But he would be very enthusiastic to talk about bidets with you if he was. Yo, what up, Elian? How you doing? You just came for the bidet discussion. I know you're very, very enthusiastic about them. Kappa. I'm speaking, so I don't have to say Kappa, but I'm scared. Weird news, might have to go quickly. Oh. Rapid fire. Lay it on me. Don't know about it yet? Oh. I see. Well, weird doesn't mean bad. You didn't say bad. Enthusiasm still here. Prince of Persia on SNES is one of the most broken games I've ever seen in a speedrun. Oh no, bad. Gets worse and worse. You like Sims 2 on SNES? Yeah, I loved making a kitchen on SNES and then lighting it on fire. SimCity on SNES is a game that I've never played, but I've heard everyone who's played it says it was fun. There's SimCity crowd control on SNES, which is so weird. I'm not sure if anyone's ever used it. Okay, someone's probably used it, but still. Crowd control is not my thing. Favorite pastime? Oh, killing people in The Sims? I mean, yes. I was more of a roller coaster tycoon genocidal maniac, but to each his own, or her own. Crowd control stream when? Crowd control isn't for me. I understand you can make it super cheap with the bits, being like the bit threshold of 1, stuff like that, so it's not all about the money, but it's still just not for me. Like, it's the same reason why I don't like randomizers and stuff like that. I like playing the base game. I don't like shenanigans in my stream. Alright, sounds good, Elian. Well, I guess. It's not really good, apparently. Yeah, you're not... Kidnapping in The Sims, that's weak. I like the story that someone had about, they made, like, a normal family, and then they made one character that looked like an absolute, like, gremlin, but it wasn't part of their family. It was, like, a neighbor. So, like, the neighbor came over, and, like, basically they trapped him in the basement, but there was no stairs to the basement. So, essentially, they had a gremlin trapped in a non-existent basement that they didn't know about, and they made him really good at art. So the gremlin would, like, make beautiful paintings and sell them. So, like, the family had this unknown painting income that was actually financed by a horrible dark secret in their non-existent basement. People do weird things. That's like a green text. I didn't do it justice, but still. You know, Jimmy, reverse card on Uno. When's crowd control stream from you? Is there really an Uno game on Game Boy Color? That seems not fun. Hey, let's play Uno on my GBA, says no one ever. June 7th? What year? I don't know why that reminded me at all. Just because a random date. Random is similar to this, but like... Apparently they're making a Between Two Ferns movie, which is the most random thing of all time. I don't know if anyone here remembers Between Two Ferns. I don't know if they've made any new episodes in a very long time. But it does not seem ripe for a movie. But hey, I bet it's gonna be funny. Boggle on the DS was lit. One of my worst app purchases. So I'm one of those people who buys a lot of apps. I'm not app averse because I'm a software engineer, and I realize that $2 for a piece of software on my phone is not that bad. But one of my worst app purchases was I bought Jenga on my phone, and I think it was like a Galaxy S3 when this came out. So this is like 2010 apps. Like Doodle Jump was like king, so not very well programmed. Jenga, and Jenga is not super fun on mobile. I'll tell you that much. You don't get the thrill of an actual object in front of you that might tilt. 898, yeah, we're close. I think that's my bad, though. I should have known Jenga wouldn't be the best. Jenga Unchained, yeah. The long-awaited sequel. I hear that's what Tarantino's working on next. I'm excited. He's never made a board game movie before. Battleship is what he has to go up against, right? Is that the only board game movie in existence? No, Jumanji, right? But that doesn't count because that's not a real board game. Is Battleship the only... I guess Battleship isn't even really a board game, but is Battleship the only board game-based movie? Clue, okay, yeah. Never mind. Isn't Clue actually good, too? That's so weird to me. Like, Hollywood executives are like, see this board game? We're gonna make it a movie. We have no ideas. Yo, but that's the reverse card. Going back to Uno here. What's the worst? What's the worst and what's the best board game you can make into a movie? Best is Don't Wake Daddy. You just make it like a horror movie. There you go. That's all you need to do. Worst is CNN the board game, and I'm not getting political. Oh wait, no, it's not CNN. It's like what, Time Magazine the board game? I forget which one made a horrible board game. Street Fighter 2 the board game the movie? Wow. What a concept. Oh, there was a CNN the game. Yeah. I wasn't wrong. I think the one I played was CNN. It was like Trivial Pursuit, but way harder, which is like bad. Like, I think I remember not a single person got a question right. But then again, this is like current events in like the late 70s or early 80s when this came out. Got a solid 3.4 out of 10 on I'm Board Game Geek. No, Dungeons and Dragons would be a great not SNES game. Well, it would be a great SNES game. Probably. I know that the Lord of the Rings SNES game is horrible. What am I doing? Yeah, I didn't do the backup there. There is a backup there. Completely forgot about it. But apparently it was 1994. Still impossible game. Did I say High School Meat? I'm not sure if I did. So you've been playing a lot of Voltex Skull Meat, huh? Oh, we already talked about that. Shit. Shit. Rehashing yesterday's conversations. I'm still trying to think of bad board games to make movies. I'm blanking though. Feels bad, man. What is the lowest rated board game on Board Game Geek? I mean, I bet it's something like, yeah, it's gonna be like something with 1 out of 5 with no reviews. Or like 1 review. You said the T word in the stream. Oh, that actually is a game though. I forgot about that, right? I remember Donkey was talking about it. Yeah. No, Candyland could be an epic movie, okay? If they made Dora the Explorer an epic movie. If they made epic movie an epic movie. Anything could be an epic movie. Is Super Trump Collection just some, like, casino game? I wouldn't be surprised if it's, like, has absolutely nothing to do with the person. Because that just sounds like a poker term at that point. You are? You've already decided? Well. Everyone's got to have their, like, one main rhythm game, right? And it helps that, like, K-Shoot Mania exists. I've seen in, like, I think ESA had it. Forget what other events had it. But there was, like, a K-Shoot Mania showcase. Kind of like how there was a Step Mania showcase. At HDQ, there was one for ESA, I remember. And people are good at K-Shoot Mania. I'll say that much. Baccarat. Why do I know that? Is Baccarat the card game? I think I've played it. Yeah, okay. I played Baccarat. I forgot about it completely. Yeah, they go away, and then they come back, parody. Twitch is fucking up. In the month that it matters. Yeah, Candyland is just kiddie version of Chutes and Ladders. A game for adults. Okay. Actually, I have no idea if they're all, like... I played Candyland maybe once in my life, but for some reason I'm thinking Chutes and Ladders. There are a lot of board games on Board Game Geek, and most of them don't have ratings. I'm doing some URL surfing. We're on page 120, and we're not at the lowest rated game yet. Yo, speaking of Las Vegas, Vegas Stakes is a video game that exists. Who knew? No second in Charles. I do not want 7 copies of Vegas Stakes. Have a good day to you. For some reason, Vegas Stakes is in every single used game aisle of every single retro video game store. That's the aluminium of the SNES titles, Orky. I didn't even notice the spelling error until you mentioned it. So I guess it's fine. If I didn't notice it, then no one else would. Well, I'm not surprised, Orky, because I feel like the game goes for $10 in box. I think I have the manual to Vegas Stakes, because it's one of those things where, like, I bought the game and it came with the manual, and I was like, okay. I usually don't actually care about the manuals. In fact, yeah, I try to avoid manuals, just extra paper. Besides the case of Musia, where I actually bought the manual because it was not on the internet. Best money I've ever spent. You know, Picross. Make that a movie. I think they're gonna... They've actually been making a lot of Picross games for the Switch, right? Like, speaking of directs, Picross for Smash. There we go. Easy. If I ever find the Supernova manual, you gotta get that shit up online ASAP. We don't upload them to the internet. That would be illegal. That's someone's intellectual property. That's like scanning a book and putting it online. You could probably find, like, most manuals to games that are not online, you could find them on eBay for way too much money because the people know they're not online. Yeah, yeah. I mean, at a certain point, a company is not going to care if someone owns a manual from a game on the NES or SNES. But I don't know, maybe Nintendo might. There's gotta be some SNES manuals. Oh, alright, so after 273 pages, there's a lot of 1 out of 10 rated games on the website Board Game Geek. Unfortunately, they all have 1 vote, so lame. You gotta find the ones that are like 1.05. Manuals are cool. Like, the thing is, there's so much dead weight in, like, a collection. Like, I would need, like, a library of manuals, and my shelves deserve video games. Yo, what up, Zach? Thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. We're gonna get out of 3-2 right now, which means we're gonna beat the game. That was horrible. Oof. Thread of the needle there. Thank you for going left. Didn't have to go left, but he went left. Alright, continuing this thing that no one actually cares about, but I am finally, finally getting to. The lowest rated game with significant votes on Board Game Geek is One-Upmanship, Mine's Bigger from 2013. A 1.08 with over 1,000 votes out of 10. I don't know what makes it so bad, but apparently that would probably be the worst video board game based movie. I feel like board game based movies are the next step because they've already started with the video game movies. Yo, what up, Private Mode? Thanks for the good luck. What? Too much obliviousness and apathy is the reason why we don't have SNES manuals on the internet? Blame society? Alright, well, I don't know. Maybe the apathy part. And Clue. We talked about Clue earlier, Superior David. Oh shit, do I actually have a lot? I mean, when I do, the answer is almost definitely an auto host from Asmo. Also, nice coin count. I could check for you though, Superior David. Oh. Alright, well. We were green for a split. Yeah, that's the case. Asmo's a cool guy. Some would say the coolest. I mean, it's pretty insane that, like, being on one person's auto host could have such a massive impact for a smaller channel. But here we are. I mean, it's kind of funny. I think it says... So, there's two different metrics for this. There's the one that's actually used in the partner application, where you have to average 75 viewers. And then there's a separate just achievement in the Twitch Achievement Center regarding 75 average viewers. The former discounts raids and hosts, while the latter does not. So, because of the massive Pooh Bear raid I got earlier... According to Twitch, I've averaged like 59 viewers in the last 30 days, which is pretty close to partner, but I think it's like 30-something in the one that discounts raids and hosts and stuff like that. I mean, it's better than it was in the past. We're definitely growing as a channel, and I'm happy about that. We could have stagnated months and years ago, but at this rate, partner 2025, it's happening. Prepare yourself. Food rations for the next 6 years. Not anymore, unfortunately. 79 gang. Yeah, it's all Jimmy's fault. All Jimmy's fault. Like it's a bad thing our channel's doing pretty decent. Evangelion Mahjong, is that a Shinji-based Mahjong game? Or is Evangelion used in other context? The Neon Genesis game everyone wanted. Mahjong on the Game Boy. They're announcing a sequel at the next Direct. Available exclusively on the 2DS. Also, we lost some time. So much so, I don't really... I'll get 1 coin. The Turbocharger Plus, is that like a Voltex controller? Well, again, not to get political, but like... I hear it's a bad time to buy DJ DAO rhythm game controllers due to the current tariffs that the US has in Asia. Like, it's actually, like, apparently limiting supply and increasing the price. That was according to an r/Bramani post a couple days ago. Or I'm just wrong. I think I remember reading the title. I don't remember if I actually read it. I may have just read the headline. Oh, okay. It's only if it's like $800 or more or something, your purchase. Never mind. I mean, like, that's the thing about all collecting. Like, in the early 2000s, NES games and SNES games were like $2. People were amazed that people were getting full collections for $5,000, not because that was cheap, but because that was way too much money. Like, it's one of those things where, yes, if I could go back in time, I would invest in Apple. But I don't know. Like, it's not the early 2000s anymore. Things change in value, especially things that have the ability to rot over time. Limited supply that's actually getting lower and lower means that the run's over. Not really, but this run sucks. A lot now. I've decided to risk it. It was a bad idea, but I did. Well, I don't know what to say, Indigo. You gotta deal with that with them. If it was an expensive watch, they owe you a lot of money. You go back and invest in LaCroix. Is LaCroix even publicly traded? I have no idea. I don't know anyone who has a personal... Okay, I know one person who has a personal Sound Voltex controller, but I couldn't tell you the difference between the really good one, Skullmeat, and the regular one, because it's not my game. You could probably do some research, though. Maybe the regular one's not too bad. Well. Congrats, I guess, Indigo. We brain powering? The Musica machine back there that you can't see. You can see a tiny corner of it right there. That Musica machine right there has brain power on it. It's a bad chart, though. Yo, what up, Panda Unicorn? Coincidentally, where I pointed, you could also see a Superior David sticker. Actually, you can't. It is very blurred right now. It's on that one dresser with a bunch of stickers on it. You could barely see the pickle. That tiny green thing by my face. Get on my level there, Indigo. So there was a cheer event where if you cheered 200 or more bits in a channel, you unlocked a food fight emote. The promotion has ended. I think it ended yesterday. But yeah, Indigo. You got some food fight emotes either from cheering or getting gifted emotes from people cheering in people's chats. Those are global unlocked. But I think they're getting rid of all of them except for one. Fight Pepper's the best one, though. I'll say that much. Oof. Reduce. You could poverty fight Pepper. It exists. Cool. I got at least 100 right there. You were showing my buddy my U-beat skills? AKA, like, the past broadcast I have from 2 years ago where I got, like, a A on a 10. Yes, very important skills. That was a fun stream, or two. Too bad U-beat doesn't really have a Twitch audience. / too bad rhythm games are horrible to stream. Because you can't interact with chat. Not to say I don't mind watching them. I think they're fun if you know them. But as a streamer, it kind of sucks. You could make the audience, except for the thing with U-beat or any other rhythm game is that you're focused so much on the game for significant periods of time. Yeah, when I speedrun, obviously I'm gonna pay attention to the game, but there's still like cutscenes where I could look at chat. And yes, I guess there's break in rhythm games, but like you're a lot less engaged playing rhythm games than pretty much any other activity on Twitch. Yeah. Why didn't I jump? Jesus Christ, that was horrible. Yeah, I mean, there's... What is his name? What is his name? My friend Bran. Crusher Prance. Why did I blank on his name? He has a pretty good job... Or he does a pretty good job of reading chat while playing ITG. But he also has a monitor literally right next to his screen that has chat up. So, like, he built a custom setup to allow himself to read chat better than everyone else. Play on the ball, beat my... Are you talking my 100% time right now? Yo, Ram Ranch is not a Reddit thing, Vape Nation. Speaking of U-Beat and you playing Voltex, it still amazes me that there's no U-Beat machines at round 1. There has to be a reason for it. Because U-Beat would kill at round 1. Well, I mean, kill in the sense that for a rhythm game it would do well. Most rhythm games are like the lowest profits for an arcade. Beef Beach. Yeah, it's been a bit. It's been a bit since Beef Beach. Has he always been a VIP? He's been a VIP for like a couple months. And I could see that. So is Musica, and those machines are still at round 1s, right? Or did they take them out? I mean, I guess they're already there. Yeah, Indigo, that on the ball 100% run I did was literally just the casual playthrough. Ugh. I'm gonna use the restroom. We'll be right back. You send something to my PO box? Use the PO box app that I have on my Twitch panels below, so I could track it. Because right now I don't know when things are coming to me until I get an email saying there's a package. All right, 1 second. Alright, we're back. Did I send inappropriate or did he send inappropriate things? Oh god. Please don't. Yeah, Jabroni, I'll check those. I'll check tonight. I haven't checked in a bit. Maybe I do have stuff at the P.O. Box. You can send me anything you want, just nothing illegal. I want to open it on stream, so nothing that breaks TOS. Orky, what do you need me for? I'm back. I wasn't gone that long. I guess it's not a PB, but it's one of our better runs, Indigo. What's this about Subway? Oh, Subway's just doing this massive promotion on Twitch. So I'm memeing, but apparently I'm just confusing people more than anything. Also, what up, Sprout? Sprout? Spruce. Is he the pepper lover? That me? You saw me through my bathroom cam? Wow. Indigo's got that speedrunning mindset. Alright, cool. We're back in the game. Not much. We gotta get back into World 6. Yeah, everyone just come back in like 10 minutes. No big deal. Be in World 6, don't worry about it. Well, probably World 5 to be honest, but same thing. Same difference. Are you talking about where the P.O. box is? Yep. The Warp Post extension is a little weird. If you want to, like, right now, apparently it's a bug. I talked to Jakku, but the P.O. Box app is, or not app, extension, Warp Post, is supposed to show my address without having to grant permissions. But if you don't see my address and you can't, like, do things in the app, it's due to the fact that you haven't hit the thing in the bottom right to grant permissions, which is really dumb, but hopefully it'll be fixed soon. Yeah, I don't live where my P.O. box is, though. It's a bit of a trek. Oh, I have the BRB back. Or it's still here. No one told me. Jimmy just told me. The point of a P.O. box is, like, so people don't find out where you live, right? Sounds good, Parody. I'll see you at the mall. But people can't. Yeah. Why pay money for rent? Hundreds, or maybe even thousands per month, when you could just rent a storage space and live inside of it for like 200. There's no flaws in that. People just camp there. I mean, I don't know. I'm not making daily trips to my P.O. box. I'm not that big, okay? People aren't gonna send me things daily. It's highly illegal, but like, so is downloading a car, and people do that constantly. It's a problem. I will go to the mall, watch mall rats, talk about how the movie is not held up over time, etc. Yes, KMG is sending me dust daily. Now, P.O. boxes are far too small and far too expensive for it to be a good value to sleep in, okay? You gotta get the storage space. Some are even temperature controlled. It's basically like having AC and heating, but only temporarily. If you sent 29 packages, I'd be slightly annoyed because my P.O. box would not be able to fit them. But at the same time, I would be happy. I don't know what to say. I don't think you can parody. You would have to have my key to open it. You'd have to go there when the mailman puts everything in the P.O. boxes and be like, yo, slip this in. Yo, what up, Pink? Talking about the P.O. box. And now people sent you things and not me. Finally home. For some reason, I thought you were going to be on campus longer, Pink. Yeah, it'd be a whole process, Jimmy. Alright, go for it, Orky. If you're right, I will gift you a sub. Yeah, I'm not surprised if it's like the first one of its kind. Or if that just happens in general if it's night class. So I would have to pay money to send something to a P.O. box that I could literally just drive to, I guess. That's how mail works. True, Indigo, but it's only been about 600 attempts since our last PB. At the same time, I understand I PB slow. I wish I could PB more, but like you're asking me to do something I've been trying to do this entire time. Totally thought I was gonna make it under that. If it was a red sheep, I would have been able to. Alright, sounds good, Bros Grim. I'll type something up to him, because I'm on mute. I don't know what to say. He would. He has the record. Like, yup. I didn't say that, Jimmy. How dare you, Jimmy? Say these lies. I mean, I don't know. I'd be happy you got a 35-minute time, but I would kind of call that bullying. I'd be like, I didn't think Cosmic would be so mean, rubbing it in my face like that. Yeah, people love being told how much better someone else is than them. How much better someone else's emotes are. How much better other people's gameplay is. It's why I do this. No, I wouldn't. It'd probably be a motivational tactic, right? But he wouldn't do that. Generally, people don't like to do things that make them look worse at the game, King Parody. And that would definitely make me look worse. Yo, Bros Grim, I don't know if you could hear me. I assume I'm still on mute, but thank you so much for the sub. Taking advantage of that September event. Enjoy the emotes. And thank you for the support again. You're copying my slits and gonna tell him? Okay. Sure. Do it. He's not gonna run against my splits. Because, first of all, he hasn't ran this category in a while. I'm not sure when he's gonna come back. But secondly, he's gonna be like, why would I do that? No PB, unfortunately. What do you get, Frig? Sub hour? Yo, nice, Bros Grim. Smart. You save $250. Spend it on some Cheetos. Or any chip of your choice. But only chips. That's all you're allowed. Okay, you know what? If you're willing to give Cosmic $250 to run against my splits, sure. But, like, that's just mean-spirited, to be honest. Go for it, though. I'm not gonna deny him $250 for a dumb reason. Yo, what up, Alien? Welcome back. Oh, crap, I meant to respond to you on Discord. I was gonna say, oof, hope. Everything's okay. Yeah, oh, there we go. You mentioned it. You were being secretive before. I wasn't sure if you wanted to actually mention it, but I was gonna say, oof, hope she's okay. I mean, car broke down is very different than, like, car crash, so I assume everyone is. It's just an annoying situation. Lost on the last piranha plant? Must have had a messed up cycle. Alright, sounds good, Bros Grim. See you next stream as well. Are we skipping this split in 1-2? Yes, we are, I guess. Experimented? Okay. Yeah, when it runs over, you kind of just do what you want sometimes. Oh, I see. Well, I assume everyone's okay because you're not opening with, like, I am sad. Alright. Come on, why is that the jump? I don't want to be in World 1 right now. The palindrome run is no longer the dream. But at least we don't have another one that skipped World 1-2. That's a good 49. The self-docs. Why do I think this is a meme? I guess it's a standard... Well, it's an industrial property. For truckers. So, something tells me you don't live there. You don't live in an industry-zoned area. What? Why not, Frig? A SNES doesn't take that much room. Why not just, like, ship the SNES to yourself? That might be cheaper than buying a new one. I don't know, like... Indigo, you've done some pretty outlandish things. I wouldn't be so surprised. But at the same time, it is Twitch chat, so I'm not surprised at all you gave a fake address. Flinging around addresses on stream. Always a horrible idea. Yeah, don't cheer 25K in this stream. Someone does have that badge, but it's a lot of money that could be spent otherwise. I got the K. I got the cold shoulder. It's an oof in my book. But apparently I oofed. Oh, we did it. Why are we skipping the 1-2 split? I did in my PB, just because I missed the split. But we did not skip it this time. It just shows, since the other split was skipped, it doesn't show a plus or minus. Well, that's a shame. Are you at least selling it? It's a dangerous game here, Parody. One day you're not going to use a dot. Then you're going to be down a lot of money. Yeah, how do the custom cheers even work? Is it your emote prefix? I think so. Yeah, wait for that partner. I do have a bunch of other emotes commissioned, but I do not have cheer emotes commissioned. I don't know. Getting animation, that's a different beast. That might be pricey. That might be like 40 bucks. International shipping is a bitch, to put it lightly. I'm confused now. Well, Europe has VAT, and VAT complicates everything. But I guess if you are not a business, you don't have to worry about VAT, or am I wrong? I don't really know how value-added tax works. For those who don't know what VAT means. What I have dibs on your SNES? I mean, I'm flattered, but I already have like 4 SNESes. I have the SNES I'm currently using. I have a Super NT. I have a non-one-chip SNES, and I think I have another SNES somewhere. Oh, I have a SNES Mini at least. I'm good on the SNES department. How is to find what to give Picante? I don't know. How about a nice job well done? A thumbs up and a GL. That's all I need. Yo, what up, Ambrose? Are you going to Stamina Con? We're doing square root in class, finally something I really know how to do. Yo, what's the square root of 81? Right now. Pop quiz. I'm actually upset about that. That was the easiest thing I could have possibly done, but I was leaning into my chair. I was down here, and that caused me to not do the level. That sucks, Ambrose. Maybe future ones. -9 is correct. 7 months, let's get a freaking PB. Like, actually, though. This is kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Maybe practice 3-2. 3-2 practice, it's tough, right? Because it's all reaction-based. But I'm just, like, doing bad in 3-2. I really just need to focus on that level. You can't practice 1-2 though, and not get a 4 every single time, like we're gonna get right now. Gross. Oh my god. Subs galore. First of all, I don't think I even continued my big C thank you. 7 months. Let's get a freaking PB. I appreciate the continued support, man. You're getting up there. New badge soon. Nice skip split. But into more recent news, thank you for the 7 months yet again, private mode. You didn't have to do that, but you did it anyway. I'm not sure if you were able to get the deal. I think you have to be not sub for 30 days to get the deal. So if you were able to get the September deal, that's awesome. If not, doesn't matter. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it a lot. Enjoy the emotes, both of you. Alright, well, you do you, Indigo. I'm here, if you need to talk. But when I say that, it sounds like something bad happened. But no, I mean that quite literally. It's not ice cream. That fox is living too dangerously. Well, that run lived too dangerously. Yeah, fair enough, private mode. Someone had to wait for a deal to sub with me? Or sub to me? How dare they? I'm worth way more money than that, even though I get the same amount of money. There's got to be at least one person on Twitch that's, like, upset that someone waited till they were $2.50. Oof. It's your only good pick? Why is it so good? What makes the pick so good? No, parody, I'm making a joke. I'm actually... September's an awesome thing. $5 is a lot of money. Okay. In the grand scheme of things, not that much money. $5 is a lot of money to spend monthly on a streamer. When you think of services like Netflix being 10 bucks or whatever. But Netflix kind of sucks now. Well, search like thick guitar picks on Amazon. Make sure to use 2 C's. You want that guitar pick with a thick booty. Yeah, but make it back with my sub points. Well, let's see. Let's do some math. 30 times 5. Oof. Oof. Roughly 80 times... no, I don't make it back. Wait, no, I have 80 subs. Is that $200 a month? That's $200 a month. Yes, I do make it back. I spread my Twitch money throughout the community. Pepper party at Picante's? Picante picked a pickled pepper at the party. Well, Netflix started sucking as soon as they lost all their content and had to start making originals. There's a good original here or there, but it's like not, it's all just empty dribble for the most part. When I say that though, it sounds like I'm an elitist. Yo, what up, Stiverson? What's the best pepper? I'm just a big fan of jalapenos. They have a good flavor. Have you ever had a good jalapeno popper? It's hard to make bad jalapeno popper. So like, like the jalapeno popper is the quintessential pepper food. That or stuffed peppers. I grew up eating a lot of stuffed peppers. Be advised not to use that abbreviation of jalapenos in the future. Spruce. Not that I think you meant it in a malicious way, but it's probably going to save you down the line. Alright, sounds good, Indigo. Have a nice night. No, you don't have to apologize to me. I'm saving future you from an awkward situation. Well, I'm the one who made it a situation. I think it does matter. Like, if you're talking about heat, the best bang for your buck, I would say, is ghost pepper. I think anything after ghost pepper is going to just cause you pain with very minimal value. Like, ghost pepper actually has a pretty nice flavor. Have I had a Carolina Reaper? Technically. My buddy Jeff XVX, he is a streamer, lives in the DC area. He bought me a bunch of Carolina Reapers. I used some of them in a chili. By some of them, it was like 2 or 3. My chili was still spicy. Alright, sounds good, Vape Nation. Thanks for stopping by for so long. And have a good night. Well, I guess, Spruce, it depends. First of all, Vape Nation, thanks for the host. It depends. If you like jalapenos, you're probably not going to be in that bad of a situation. But if you hate jalapenos and don't recognize the correlation, some bad stuff is going to happen. Serrano is really, really good for a spice level and flavor, too. Nice. Yeah, don't eat more than one Carolina Reaper. In fact, don't really eat a Carolina Reaper. You're not going to have a fun time. Like, I feel like people underestimate spice, underestimate the spiciest peppers in the world, and they put themselves in dangerous situations. Like, straight up danger. That's actually correct. People go to the ER from peppers. Because turns out the human body was not made to handle that. Alright, let's focus. Focus. MTV Cribs with Picante King parody. You can do exclamation mark setup and you can see my setup pictures. Oof. Not saving splits is the worst. You lose all that sweet, sweet progress. Especially if you PB'd, but I've only done that once. That's a mistake you only make once. We're giving this game the death stare right now. Come on! Really? Yikes. Yeah, private mode, especially the game. I hear it gets hard at the end, super hot. Now, I've only played it super hot in VR. I played like 1 level. Yeah, pretty much Big C. It it was a few jobs ago when I was in college. I was working with someone. I was working in an IT department, so there were a bunch of nerds. And one of the ladies that worked there, it would be like lunchtime, and she would get out the dropper for her hot sauce. And like, if you need a dropper so you can put exactly 2 drops in your food, you're probably eating something a little too spicy. Just don't do that to yourself, you know? Is Cosmic family friendly? I mean, like, he might just be a family friendly person, but is this stream actually G? If I said fuck, would it be bad? Oh, today I learned. Okay. You've saved me. I mean, it could just be like Big John, where like him as a person is family friendly, and chat follows through with that. Like, you're gonna feel out of place swearing in certain situations, even though there's technically no reason not to. Alright, well, today I learned. Now I know. No, people could run their stream as any way they please, and I think that it is pretty noble to have a family-friendly stream. Like, for example, Dode, really cool guy. I remember when his stream wasn't family-friendly. It was fun then, but it's still fun now. He makes it work, and the reason for him doing that is just because a lot of people who watch his GDQ runs and other content found him in contexts that were family-friendly. So when you have an audience that came from family-friendly backgrounds, many of those young kids, and you expose them to a non-family friendly environment, it's like almost a betrayal. So he wanted to make a safe environment for people who found him from like GDQ to come and not deal with crass stuff. So like, that's a nice thing to do. I play on an LCD with minimal lag, right? Not right, right. I play on an OSSC. I think I have something like 2/3 of 1 frame of input delay. Maybe that's the reason why I don't PB. I mean, I've played on CRTs, I've played on this. I've not noticed any difference. God damn, 10. My 7. How long can we maintain the 35 3x stream? Apparently not that much longer. Because I'm pretty sure that gold in 2-2 is like me a very, very long time ago splitting super early and not deleting it. Yo, congrats. Nothing's lost forever if it's lost inside your house, right? I was going in too hot. I'm surprised I didn't get wrecked. Yeah, we'll take a 58. -2 here. Aren't HDMI cables 60 hertz? I don't know that science. Maybe I am playing on something with input delay then. I haven't noticed it. Is it actually not a meme? Do I have to spend the $20 on cables from Radio Shack? The golden tips or whatever? The ones that you're not supposed to buy? This run is well-paced. I'll give it that. Minus 1.8 is pretty rare. But all we need is a bad 3-4 to get back to the red. Or, you know, a 3-2. I really should continue runs that get hit in 3-2. Maybe I'll start doing that. Yeah, actually, I'm going to start doing that. If we're green in 3-2, I will continue it. How about that? See, this time the game was nice. Really nothing wrong with that. In fact, the only mistake was me doing that thing. I'm gonna be like minus 1.5 because of that. Nice. 1.3. Time to reset. I'm sorry, everyone. I have failed you. Alright, we're good. How do we lose a frame roll? Excuse me, game? We're supposed to be green right now. Well, we are, but, you know, more green. I feel lied to. Well. 45's fine. S-Video looks a lot worse than on my capture than my TV. Well, S-Video capture often has checkerboarding, right? That's the main issue. So I did upgrade my RAM, but my RAM was good enough that I haven't noticed any improvements. Corsair is good for RAM though. What was your RAM before? I feel like 16 is the bare minimum at this point. ASRock? Is that Asus? Autocorrect? As for the other stuff, I mean, I'm not the best resource on this. I really am not. Because I'm one of those people who's like, I need the best. And then I just buy the best. I don't do much research except at the top end. So like coming to me with like mid-end PC questions is like a lost cause. But definitely upgrade your RAM. Yeah. Upgrade your RAM. What is it? There's like a display lag website. OSSCs are nice. What did I just do? Nice. Still got a 50. Yeah, get an SSD. They're really cheap now. How much is the 250 gig SSD? My search failed me when I did 2,500 gig SSD. Which, I mean, I have a 2 gig, or 2 terabyte solid state. And it's a nice thing. It's very speedy. It's a little bit more pricey. Yeah, $31 for a 240 gigabyte SSD. But I think that's like the worst you could buy on the market. Alright, get 2 coins or die. It's like New Hampshire, live free or die, you know? What? I'm so sad right now. I'm so unbelievably sad right now. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we still super jump. We're still okay. We're gonna be like +7 though. Coming out of 5-2. Okay, +6.3. I'm more curious about when I end rather than anything. Like what my ending time is. 'Cause I actually have no idea. And it's something I actually should know. Because it does highly impact what my coin count should be if I ever get hit. Alright, so we get an 8. Good to know. Good thing it's almost impossible to actually have an 8 coming out of 5-1. Because that would have to imply that we had a 5 in 4-3, which doesn't happen. Can I change resolution on OSSC? I'm pretty sure you can. This remote's got a lot of features. Alright, well, yikes. Well, a frame at 60 FPS is 16 ms. So that's about, like, that's about half a frame, which is about what I'm at. I'm at 7 milliseconds. You're not going to find a monitor that's 1 ms for display lag. Input lag is something different. Display lag is what matters. Like, we could be back in green after World 7. Well, after 7-1. Alright. Nice. Super clean also. Screw you, Hammer Bro. Alright, we're on the road to recovery. Your monitors are 1 ms. Where are you looking, King Parody? Got the good pattern? The good pattern doesn't necessarily matter in 6-1. You could dodge it no matter what. But the bad pattern is obviously harder to dodge. Also, give me 1 second. Frig. No, I'm not talking about where you found my monitors, like the model. I'm talking about where it said 1M. That's display or input delay, the 1 ms. That's the thing that they advertise. Also, yeah, I know I did that slow, but I really wanted to kill that cheap. He was gonna be stuck in the coral otherwise. I'll link you in a second. Yeah, we'll take a 301. Alright, well, I tried linking it, and... Yes. Display lag. Oh, it's 9 milliseconds? Okay. That's display lag, not input lag, right? It's on displaylag.com. That's the one that matters. And 9 milliseconds makes sense because that's about 2/3 of a frame. That's what I'm currently playing on. With no issues. Yeah, that was the website I was going to link. Always time to save in D4? Yes, that is true. We're slowly inching back, except we just lost some time because I had to dodge fireworks. I almost jumped too early there. How much is an OSSC? It's like 100 something. In between $100 and $200. Yours has 2 millisecond response time? Well, what's it say on the display lag website? Is that I don't think there's a single model that's like less than 7 milliseconds. Just go to displaylag.com, type in your model number. It'll have the results maybe. I'm not gonna say, oh my god. I'm not gonna say it has literally everything. Come on, I just went up. God damn it. Oof. The fireworks too. That's why 7-1 sucks. Because I make mistakes in 7-1. Yikes. Yeah, Jabroni punishing me with the even. Yeah, I don't know if the difference would be significant parity. I'm not going to say it has every single model, but still. You only run pipeless? Well, then you're not going to be running this game. You literally need the pipes to progress. I only run springless. Yeah, we hated that Koopa, I guess. Really? Well, this is a shit show. Come on. Not supposed to lose like 3 seconds in this level. Oh. Punished. Oh, King Parody. I totally thought you said 298 IQ. Thought you were talking about my IQ there. I must have misread. That's unfortunate. I mean, I think that's standard, right? I don't think that the display lags really go that different from one another until you go to like the extremes where it's like it goes from 10 milliseconds and like the rest are like 30 milliseconds. Well, you notice input lag on an OSSC, I'm gonna say, oh my god, I'm gonna say doubt. If you're willing to wait and you're going to a GDQ, they usually have a setup for upscaling, at least they did the last two. Maybe it's different because it's in Orlando. Where you could play on someone's OSSC. The FrameMeister does have lag, it has, it's somewhere between 10 and 15 milliseconds. Which is why the OSSC is such a big deal. Compared to a CRT, I don't notice the difference, but I'm also my own person. I'm very used to this by now. Yeah, I don't know. What do I practice? What do I practice? I practice 3-2, I practice World 7. You're getting your NES RGB modded? Yeah. Overpriced trash. Well, it's just been outclassed by the OSSC. It was a great piece of equipment before the OSSC came out. The only reason I'm using a FrameMeister for the FrameMeister for the stream display while I'm playing on an OSSC is because I want to make use of both of the equipment. If I had just my OSSC, you probably wouldn't notice the difference. Pew pew. Pew. Pew pew. I did that to myself by going pew. That is one of the more awkward stairs in the game. 2-1 is just the level of awkward stairs. In that level, or in that section, and this section over here. Well, it's gonna be dope. Okay, well, not run over. Swag strat. Beautiful. Yeah, I just needed to go earlier to get the 7. 'Cause that's a 7. Damn. Or later. It's not a 7. I'm sad now. Easy kill. Totally intentional. Is it really King Parody? Isn't the GameCube one like $200? Something insane. Component it's hard nowadays. Alright. That Koopa kill, which I accidentally just did, was actually super helpful. Yikes. Still pretty good, though. Less good. Only like -2, though. Or +2. Just getting them for convenience sake, but yeah, it costs. That's probably better. Yeah. If you're gonna spend $200 on a component cable for the GameCube, you might as well just get upscaling equipment. Isn't there like an HDMI mod for the GameCube that's super expensive? Alright. The GameCube HD. I don't know why anyone would get that when you could just homebrew a Wii. Can you HDMI mod a Wii? Can you do that? We never recommend an HDMI mod to anyone for any console. I would really like an HDMI N64. Hearthstone on PC? What about on mobile? Yo, what up, Skull Meat? Why are they dumb, Spruce? You getting spicy? How are you getting spicy? You have a nice bottle of vodka. Okay, that's how you're getting spicy. Jesus. That's an expensive cable. Because with RGB you can still use the CRT if you ever want. Okay, well, I don't know. I've abandoned the CRT lifestyle. Oh shit, Skull. Don't get too drunk or else you're going to be revealing your deepest, darkest secrets in the chat. It's bound to happen. Like, people are gonna have to deal with the death of CRTs. CRTs don't have that much longer of a lifespan. The last CRTs produced were like over 15 years ago, right? Or I think the last CRTs produced were in like 2006 or something like that, so maybe it's 13 years. But like a CRT does not have that long of a lifespan, and they're not mass-produced. Maybe they're repaired on a very small scale, but CRT repair is costly and dangerous. You need an actual certified technician most of the time, and messing up on a CRT repair can literally kill you just due to the amount of static built up to make a CRT work. So eventually people are either going to have to upscale or emulate. What CRT do I use? I don't use a CRT. Unless you're not talking to me. Like, the year is 2040. The last CRT was produced 30-something years ago. CRTs still exist, but they're few and far between. Collector's items. Oh, did I use a CRT? I've used a CRT a very long time ago, when I was streaming in 2015 and early 2016. I guess I'm not surprised, schoolmate. But like, the clearest example is you have arcades like Fun Spot, the one that you saw in the Donkey Kong movie, King of Quarters, Fistful of Quarters, King of Kong, and other classic arcades like Galloping Ghost in Chicago. You're seeing these machines slowly but surely over time lose their CRTs, and some of them are even going, instead of replacing it with the newer CRT, you're going and seeing them actually use HD monitors, which it doesn't feel right, but really they don't really have a lot of choices. A lot of these machines are from the 80s, so we're talking 35 years, repair is harder and harder. And maybe CRTs last longer that are built later. Maybe not. Depends on the quality of construction. I think that CRTs mass-produced in the early 2000s probably don't have that high of quality, to be honest. We're going to see around 2040, I think that's going to be the paradigm shift. CRTs are going to die out. So I'm just 20 years ahead of the curve. That's all I'm saying. Oh my god. I can't disagree more, Parody. If GameStop made CRTs, they'd be rich, first of all. GameStop, I don't know how much longer they're going to be around. Aren't they, like, free-falling in terms of stock and funding? But I don't think CRTs are what are going to save them. People overestimate the retro game community. Like, the SNES Mini and NES Mini are successful, but that's because they're easy. Plug and play. Taking home a CRT sucks. And that's when they're free. Could call him King. Refer to your highness. I'm so sad. I pressed the button and I didn't press the button. That run was... eh. Eh. That was a close one. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff on the Wii works on the Wii U, right? And the other way around. Like, the one thing that people overlook when discussing the Wii U, because everyone's always like, the Wii U failure. I mean, like, yeah, you could jump on that bandwagon pretty easily because it's pretty much true. The thing that people overlook is the backwards compatibility. First of all, it was the last main console to be backwards compatible, straight up. Like, the Wii U played Wii games, no question. You see things like the Xbox One play Xbox 360 games, but it's like this weird quasi backwards compatibility emulation system. And that's great, but it's not amazing. Also, the fact that you could homebrew a Wii U to play GameCube games, pretty insane. With a better UI than the GameCube, too. Or sorry, not the GameCube, the Wii. But yeah, the Wii and the Wii U had a lot of exchangeable parts. Didn't help people understand that it was a new console. People still thought it was a Wii add-on, considering everything works with a Wii U, apparently. Yeah. Pew, pew. Yes, CRT stands for can't really try. I have try-itis. Yeah, the YPBPR. Otherwise known as the Yippa bar, for short. The easy way to say it. All right. I'm pretty sure it is the same as Component, though. At least, I don't really know too much about Component because I've never had to deal with it, but still. Pretty smooth so far. Nice. Well, they made small CRTs, right? You see them occasionally at, like, conventions. People playing Smash on them. But, I don't know, like, they're... Press X to doubt. Bringing back that meme. Yeah, like, I know those genres, Skullmeat, but, like, the names, like, what truly is Future Core? Yeah, Orky's with me on the doubt. The CRT is dead. No one's bringing it back. Alright. X is in Zardion. What is Zardion on the SNES? Looks pretty badass. They're all kind of the same umbrella, Skullmeat. Good music generally made. You've grown to like this music. You talk about the SNES All-Stars Lost Levels music. The best music of all time. What I sleep to. When I want a nice sleep. It's like a baby listening to Mozart. How much sub bits to play All-Stars Mario 3? I actually do want to learn that run at some point. I did it casually. I did 100%. But still. It's gonna be a bit. That's all I could say. Surprised I didn't die there. It was super far to the right. Cool. Alright, this is the redemption arc, okay? This is when you're like, damn. You know what, Spicy played bad today, but he had that one good run, got a 35-50. He's kind of alright. You must know, what do I think of Rage Against the Machine? I think I saw him live. I saw him live at Lollapalooza or something like that. I think they are pretty okay. They have some good songs. I like the Rage Against the Machine memes the most, though. Well, yes. So the thing is... Oh, god damn it. The thing is, history of Twitch sub badges. There didn't used to be a 9-month badge. The 1, 3, 6, and 12-month badge kind of existed as the standard, outside of the 24-month badge, which partners had for a while. They existed as the standard for, like, the last 4 years or so on Twitch. And then, like, sometime in 2019, they're like, you know what? Fuck it. 9-month badge. And everyone's like, wait, what? I already had this scheme drawn out. You're ruining everything, Twitch. So I went ahead and I asked my emo artists if they could make a little bit of a differential on the 9-month emote to show you're still a habanero, but you're a little bit more red, a little bit more ripe. That makes sense to you? Makes sense to me. We got sub badges forever, by the way. It's just Twitch has to be able to give me them. I'm pretty sad that affiliates don't get 2-year badges. That'd be fun. Yeah, when I say memes, I think that killing in the name of, there's like memes of like, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. I think there's one with like SpongeBob. There's some good memes out there. Yo. That's what we call the switcheroo. All right. Man, I don't know, but that's how they are. But, I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit tired, so I think we're gonna have a little bit of a shorter stream today. 3.5 hours makes the cutoff. Drop my controller on the ground. With that, I will be streaming tomorrow. Who are we gonna host up? We are gonna host up Faye. I'll rate him, 'cause he's a cool guy. See you all tomorrow. Come on, let's get to 20. Come on, no. Not 15. Alright, well, we tried. See ya.